I'm James Fiorentino, and welcome to my Elite Collection. The Elite Collection, honestly, is almost like 25, 30 years in the making. That's how long my art career has been so far, and just working from a young age to this point, this is some of the best work I've ever done. So the beauty of the Fiorentino Elite project is that they're one-of-one original paintings. And one of the things that has been my niche and what I've been very well known for is my watercolor. And so a lot of my paintings almost look like oils and acrylic, and these paintings are all done in watercolor. So there's always that niche of that side of my work, and the fact that they're just one-of-one original paintings. The Elite Collection consists of many players so far. All the greats that you can imagine have played, and so many sports artists over the years have painted these players, obviously. So it's just an ongoing series of the greatest athletes, and even current athletes as they approach that. Players also autograph the original paintings, and that is something that's very unique, can be rare in many instances with some of the players. So it's almost like these players are putting their stamp of approval on the original artwork, which has always been an honor for me since I was a young kid. It's hard to argue, obviously, against any of these players. Really the greatest in every sport. I think the other special thing with this collection is that many of these players, whether I've seen them play in person, obviously more of the current players, or have met them, some of them I'm friends with, so I have these experiences with these guys, and that's the personal connection I feel like that's really important in Fiorentino Elite. So the uniqueness I feel like of Fiorentino Elite is the fact that, again, they're all in watercolor, which is my niche. They're all original one-of-ones, and the fact that they're a 22 by 30 inch size is a much bigger size than I've worked with over time. So that's another really unique part of it. I've had such a great reaction over the years from these guys, and I think that's the separation of what art can do versus anything else. And obviously to meet these players, I've seen them play, that adds to, I feel like, why it's so important to share how great these guys were as athletes. And obviously I've had a passion my whole life for art and sports, so when I'm able to combine that love and showcase it in something like the Fiorentino collection, which again I think is some of the best artwork I've ever done. Growing up, just being fascinated and being around guys like Muhammad Ali, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Arnold Palmer, again, players I had never seen play, but was just so fascinated by the history of them. From that fascination of history and sports at a young age is what has led me into this collection now. It's a really beautiful thing. I mean, I really love that people enjoy my work and have a passion for it and really enjoy collecting it. I think that's what it's all about. I feel like no matter who you're painting in any sport or even outside of sports, I think, and I'm hoping, that people see the sweat, the grit, the soul of the player, and I feel like those players really appreciate that and see that. I feel like, they understand, what I'm trying to do, and I honestly, in all the years I've been painting, I've had such amazing reactions from these athletes, and that's something that I'll always remember. And at a very young age, at 14, 15 years old, being around some of these great athletes. So it's a pretty incredible experience. I'm James Fiorentino, and this is my Elite Collection.